Hello, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot for the weekend reading coming up here for the 20th and the 21st of May. And thank you for joining and subscribing to the channel and liking this as much as I am liking it. And thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much for co-creating with us, as you're always looking out from our eyes. It's us humans who tend to turn away for whatever reason that is at the moment. As we again continue to co-create and expand creation together, we continue to walk in beauty. So, what we're going to do for this weekend reading is that we are going to find out the possible energies beginning the weekend for Saturday and Sunday, the areas that we should be focusing on, unexpected energies coming through, messages and advice from Spirit, and then the possible outcome for the week. So we start out with the Oracle card here, and this is Alan Watts, Morning Glory, Affection and Determination. The morning glory, which blooms for a day, differs not at heart from the giant pine that lives for 1,000 years. So thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful message from Alan. And use your discernment. I really, for this one, I don't want to give any of my own intuitive knowing into this. I would like you to just really sit with that quote. Really sit with that beautiful information that's coming through. Affection and determination. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. So to start out the reading here, we have the Queen of Crystals, the Queen of Coins or Pentacles here. And this is Hedgehog. And it's comfort and prosperity. Hedgehog is closely connected to nurturing energies of Mother Earth. She's committed to what she believes in and takes time to take care of that which is most important in her life. Her quills are an embodiment of her protective nature, yet she is equally loving. She knows how to take care of herself with grace and finesse, and she's a teacher of defense mechanisms against any negativity. Take time to ground yourself with the Earth's energies, as this will help you become more aware of opportunities in your reach. Security and prosperity are yours, they're yours, if you pursue practical solutions when setting goals. Keep in mind that a little common sense goes a long way. And in the Oracle reading for yesterday, again, connecting with the Earth's energies, spending time out in nature and really tuning in, tapping into your inner knowing and the Earth spirits who are always available for you. If you are inquisitive into knowing what's happening. If you need grounding, nature's so available for grounding. So as we start out this reading, we're already seeing that prosperity and comfort, as the crystals is the suit of, wealth, material possession, things are happening on the physical plane, security, success, health, all of that, okay? And then we're moving on here to Raccoon. And Raccoon is the inventor. So decide on what you really want. You have the ingenuity to claim it. But avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and can juggle them well. So it's much like the coyote, can trick. It's the trickster. Like the raccoon there has the mask, Be your true self. The universe knows what you are meaning and how you're feeling, not necessarily your words, which we tend to do if we're going to be a trickster. Others connive them to whatever reason that is, for winning the situation, winning out. But really going after what you want with integrity and heart connection. You always get what you want. You can have and be and do anything you want when you're connected. And then knowing of how the universe works, so you always have that inner being. Your larger part of you is mostly in the spirit world, and you're here as to expand creation, expanding creation here in the human form. As your larger part is really setting up the components, and you are a grand inventor, and you can juggle them very well. but it takes focus, grounding. That's alchemy. It takes a little of this and a little of that. But, you'd say half the battle, I'm using words loosely here, wording, is make a decision. And so we're also seeing that. So these two cards that we're starting out at the reading, it's clearly showing a window in which we're looking to for this weekend's energies. Thank you, Spirit, for these messages coming through. So the first position we are looking at is the possible energies beginning the weekend. Okay, so it's right here. And we have the Judgment card. So it is a self-realization card. And like we were saying in the very beginning here, is that you have an inner being. So, have you been judged? Are you judging yourself? Are you awakening the understanding the only approval that matters is yourself? Are you doing your best with others? Drop the masks behind the masks. Again, it comes in hand with the raccoon card here, which actually shows up again in my hand, which I'll go over the clarifying cards here. So this is the possible energies beginning on first Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so yeah, stop holding your true nature from the world and release yourself without judgment. Accept your beautiful heart. As you do, you consciously answer your higher self, and the vastness of your horizon will make itself available to you. It's like release, release, release. Hello, Essence. I invite you to show up every day, and I invite my soul to shine. Your soul that never judges you. It never forgives you because it never judges you. It's always standing with loving embrace at all times. So that's what we say when we start out these readings. It's the human who tends to turn away. The spirit is always looking out from your eyes. So release that negativity. Release that judgment. And here we have the Two of Wands. And here it's pretty clearly saying that some of you, are now... It's time to make a choice. What wand are you going to choose? It could be for anything. And again, this is a general reading for all zodiac signs. So what is the choices you're making? Is it choose a wand, and then the wands are action, passion, making that move. And it's the fire signs, which is Aries and Leo and Sagittarius. Make a choice. He's got the world in his hand. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? What are you doing? Make that choice. Make that decision, and you can't get it wrong. And it comes back into, the Inventor card right here. Decide what you really want and go for it. And then we have the raccoons again showing up for the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is a time of celebration with others. As you can see there. The raccoons can be tricky, Get the masks. Make sure of that mask thing. You're being that true self. Your true self. We can wear many hats for sure. But being true to yourself, you always win. And the Five of Swords clarify that too. The Five of Swords is winning at any cost, regardless of who is being hurt there. But when you're not wearing the mask, when you're being true to yourself with others, celebrating with others, there's no need to deceive anybody and to win out just to, because you're not connected. So this is the possible energies beginning of the week, and put the pieces where they go for you. That's important. Okay, so this next position here is areas that we should be focusing on. The Knight of Cups, he's a lover. He loves to love, just to love. It could be creative passion. It could be, anything in cups are involved in relationships, feelings. Being in touch with his feelings. He's got that love letter right here. There might be something coming in. But it could also be creative passion for music and theater and arts. Perhaps that's something that's going on here with you, because what we're seeing here was the Page of Coins, and that's, pages are messages coming through, but it's also newness. Pages of newness coming through. The court cards that he's a newbie before the knight. He's holding that coin in his hand. So it could be something that you're, maybe starting new. Some of you, I feel, might be starting a new project, maybe writing a book, or, writing a song or going, yeah, something creative, artistic, or it could be a new relationship. Again, because it's right next to the Knight of Cups. But the Knight of Cups not always meaning relationships with somebody else. It could be really with your own inner being, since the first card we drew up there was the Judgment card. Connecting, and always connecting with your inner part of yourself. And then we're off to the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is a fast-moving energy, so you're moving fast towards this, whatever that project that you're doing. Or again, put the pieces where they go for you. Whatever, it might be a creative project. It very well be a relationship. Okay, so this is the area that we should be focusing on here. And we have the Eight of Wands coming up again here, which I'll go over. And the Eight of Wands is a fast-moving energy and moving fast into that. Okay, so the unexpected energies coming through for this weekend is the Ten of Pentacles, which came up twice too. We'll go over that. The Ten of Pentacles is success. You're succeeding and you're celebrating it with others. And it's next to, these are the clarifying cards, it's next to the Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Again, showing up, fast-moving energy, but here you're releasing yourself. You don't need to hold on to any kind of negativity or anything that's binding you to something, especially when it's close next to the Ten of Pentacles. So you're moving on for that real fast. You're moving on from that, binding yourself up, let it go, and then choosing clarity, choosing your intuition, your intuitive knowing, which is the Queen of Cups, which is the most intuitive card of the deck. That's a beautiful card, showing with the whale there. So you're moving fast away from that. Any doubt, if the swords are of the mind, ego, intellect, as you're dealing with the success card here with community, and you're moving fast into the intuitive knowing of with the Queen of Cups. And again, these are the unexpected energies coming through. Something to keep an eye out for on Saturday or Sunday. And let these cards, speak to you. What amazing, some cards are sticking out more than others to you, and make a note of that. And the messages and advice coming through from Spirit is the Four of Wands here, and that's a resting time where, again, you're celebrating that time after this week's success that's coming, or here, to the Nine of Pentacles, which is another successful card. The higher cards in the numerology is, the 8, 9, 10, off to completion. 9 is some of you, I feel, that might need some alone time, because it's next to the Two of Pentacles here. And that's really finding the equilibrium of that time alone, and that's what she's doing. Basking in the successful time next to the Four of Wands, but finding that equilibrium between the spiritual and material success. Maybe it's that time alone that you need. Some of you may need that. It's very important to connect, and that's what showed up in the first part of the reading here with the Queen of Crystals. Make sure you get that time alone out into nature. Okay, so the possible outcome for the weekend is the Seven of Pentacles. You're almost there. Keep going. Keep going. You plant the seeds, but he's not going to quite pick that yet because it's not quite done. But, you're almost there. It's getting there. Sevens are moving on to the 8, 9, 10, which are completion cards in the earth plane. Pentacles are earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay, so then we have the Five of Wands, competition and all that's good, but as long as you excel within that competition. And moving on to the Ten of Pentacles is showing up twice in the deck, in the reading here, with the unexpected energies coming through. It's clearly showing us the outcome is the Sweet Success card, that you have hit the success and it's time for you to celebrate, like the bees are doing with that juicy fruit they're eating there. And then we have some oracle cards that we chose. Okay. So I read these one by one, but we have the guidance card here. And the guidance card is basically She's consulting, if you can see, she's consulting the tarot, which is what you're doing here if you're watching this. And is why she's stuck, what to do next. She knows that the tarot is a reflection of her energy and can allow her much needed perspective in reviewing the card. She checks in with her intuition to feel the messages she's receiving resonates with her soul. And this is where the Queen of Cups comes in, is that you have your own inner being. And this is the unexpected energies coming through. And it kind of goes in hand with, well, really much ties in with the hand in hand with the Judgment card there. Okay. So this is kind of an important card. I really want to stay on this for just a little bit. So if you look at her, at the years of studying, she has formed a deep connection through the tarot and her intuition and spirit guides. It is a constant journey, and one where she has had many different mentors and guides along the path, knowing that they come and go when the time is right. In her work as a tarot reader, she reads for others. She often receives messages and navigational clues for herself. In her daily reflections of her work, she allows her feelings to hone in on what is important to her to hear. Also, she's also open to guidance, not just giving it. And today for myself, I do trade. So I did a trade, and someone did some body work session on me and released some stuff. And that's what I do too as a healer, a guidance, way shower, shaman. I do a lot. I have a lot of hats in the esoteric community. So it's always good to do that as a human. That's what we do. We need clearing. Everyone needs that. So the guidance cards pretty much tell you to find outside counsel if needed. You might be too close to the situation or too emotionally invested to be able to see clearly. Consulting an expert is the whole remedy of the day. You're always being asked to listen to your inner guidance above all, no matter what your peers, your spiritual teachers, the institutions, or sacred books tell you. You are the only one who knows what is right for you. And it goes hand in hand back to the Judgment card up here, okay, as the energy is beginning of the weekend. Ego can get in the way at times, and we can resist guidance. What it means changes, but this is always balancing act for spiritual people. So activities and practice with your intuition and psychic development are also being brought to the surface right now. Fear of your consciousness. Time to strengthen those intuitive muscles and put them into practice. Explore and have fun with trying new techniques and tools. You must also learn to act on your intuitive hints and trust them. Action is faith in motion. So you may be called to be a spiritual leader or coach to get you to the next level. Be open to new ideas and perspectives. There's always an element of letting go of some of your control when you open the door to your guidance. Allow yourself this gift. Tell yourself, I'm open and aligned to divine guidance, as the Queen of Cups suggests. What kind of guidance do I need to be able to take my awareness to the next level? So that's what this guidance card is clearly saying. Okay, so we're moving on here to purpose. I know what I'm here to do. And that, again, make that decision. We have the Two of Wands over there, making that decision, picking up the right wand, picking up that wand and going for it. We have the Raccoon card, decide on what you really want. So I love how the cards, again, they always tie in. They have a way of doing that. Spirit knows what's going on here. And the cards come out just so. The cards are never wrong. But I also want to reiterate is that take what you need, leave the rest. If it doesn't resonate, pass it on. Maybe someone you know can use this reading. I know what to do, and I know why I'm here. And you'll find that if you don't. And I feel some of you may not, but it will come to you when you sit with yourself, in meditation and breathe things through. That's important, okay? Listen, Spirit speaks. When you're quiet, blessings are showering your life. And this reading has a lot to do with, success. And you've made it. And some of you are right at the edge, and we got the Eight of Wands coming through twice. And that's clearly saying that it's a fast-moving energy off into that. So some of you might be feeling that at this time. Some of you might already be feeling this success that it's yours. Some of you might be feeling that you're so close. Just keep going. There might be some energies that are blocking you, getting in the way, but this reading is clearly showing you that it's coming, or it's here, it's coming. Keep going. And the last card we have here is decisiveness. Okay, so I know where I'm going because I'm happy. So, you know, we can't always be happy. No, because you have a guidance system, and that is asking for more. That's how we're expanding creation. So, you know, you lean towards the positive all time. So you know you're right on mark, as long as you trust. And I always say it in these readings, wherever I'm working with a client, is that we stand on the foundation of trust and faith at all times. Number 2, my actions are based on my inner connection. So again, it ties back to the judgment card up here. And I love it how it's number 2, because it's number 20 in the judgment card, and numerology 2 plus 0 is 2. So my actions are based on my inner connection. You know that you know that you know without the brain, but you have the imaginations as the higher mind giving you that intuitive notions or images or we like to say inspired actions. Number 3, it's already done. I'm simply enjoying the ride. You know, it's the joy is in the journey, right? They say, right? It's true. It's true. Because we'll never be satisfied. You know, the destinations, that's relative. And so enjoy it as much as you can. You show appreciation. You could say gratitude. That's fine. Appreciation, thankfulness for what you already have. And that creates a much more positive way of being, and your thoughts you're creating your thoughts are vibrational, and they create your emotions, which are your attraction point. It just makes you feel good to be happy. I know where I'm going because I'm happy. Number 4, confident and capable. I am capable of doing this. You have the many roles and can juggle them as well. It comes back to the raccoon here, which showed up twice in the reading. You know, the 3 of Cups. Capable of celebrating your success with others, that's for sure. Let's play. Playtime. And then it goes into the 4 of Wands here, which is the messages and advice coming through from Spirit. Let's play. You know, let's drop the masks behind the masks, or drop the mask of being so serious in life, because there's nothing serious happening here. At any given moment, there's nothing really so serious that you can't spend time to play, whatever that means for you, whatever that means. So these are the messages that we have for you, and again, whatever works, if they resonate with you, that is excellent. If they don't, just simply pass it on. And if you do require any guidance, as this guidance card, a suggestion here, suggesting, then don't hesitate to reach out to me. You'll find my links in the descriptions of each video, and I offer several services. Check it out. Simply send me a message. I would love to hear from you if these readings have been resonating with you. If you want a simple tarot reading, that's fine. If you want to go further, I'm a shaman, and I offer long distance work as well. From my home to yours, I work with people all over the world. And yeah, anything that you need for your mental and psychological, emotional, physical well-being, perhaps your connection with your inner being, you have your own inner guidance. Okay, I also offer apprenticeships too, if that's something that you want to learn and strengthen. Okay, so that's for now. I wish you, and may you have a beautiful weekend, and I will be back here perhaps for the oracle reading between now and this weekend, as I do from time to time. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you. And thank you, Spirit, for these messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Many blessings.